Hola, buenas, aquí es Cool y hoy volvemos con otro capítulo más de Disco Elysium. Chicos, seguimos donde lo habíamos dejado, continuamos aquí con nuestros investigadores. Vamos a ver qué conseguimos hoy, vamos a ver qué descubrimos y bueno, vamos a ver en definitiva qué más averiguamos acerca de este asesinato. Vamos a darle cañita y disfrutad del vídeo. Muy bien. Vamos a entrar aquí, a ver si puedo volver a hacer la tirada esta.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches. You see a set of tire tracks in the...
Vale, vámonos. Vamos a ver al fulanito este. Tenemos más casos por leer y tal. A ver si ahora me sirve para llamar a esta hora o tenemos que esperar más.
This door is made of no one.
We should return indeed.
Vale.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers. It takes about half an hour to piece one. It would be. That's all you got. Who knows? Those pages are missing. Don't worry. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun. Not much has changed.
Vale, ya está aquí el tipo, mira.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
His slender figure is backlit.
Beautiful. So tell me, are you here to make things right again? Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like... Wait. Suddenly you're digging things? Trust me, you do. That's nice, but...
He takes another drag of it. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard.
Besides, I've got...
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's...
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, all right?
Experiencia 70. Nueva tarea.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a thing.
Interroga al amigo de los Domingos. Más tarde no podrás encontrarlo.
Different, of course. Something so very... Come on, detective, let's go. We've got...
Vale, vamos allá, interrogatorio. Un kimono. Siempre hay alguien observando. Vale, ropa. Que me muero, gente, si me quito esto. Dios mío. He perdido tanta salud que si me quito la chaqueta muero.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For superior, but he's not in the command chain.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question. Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here.
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the... That's really all I can tell you about it.
That didn't work. The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
¿Qué hace un funcionario como tú en Martinis?
Only looking out for the price stability. The economy impacts the entire international... well, you could say I'm undo... Yes.
Wait, there isn't actually an...
La communauté... Your employer, technically, it is the most important thing. It's the central, which is essential.
Basically, it makes sure the price of...
Précisément. That's why the Institute of Price Stabilité works to keep but not too far. The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefit. A sound monetary... But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of...
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
But of course. Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values. The Occident is Martinez, Revachol is... But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking. Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer? Sounds like you're a moralist indeed. Moralism is... Now, enough of this delightful political... What's there to say? Sur la clé is a... Moreover, it is because a great...
Jamrock.
Mucho texto, gente.
Whatever you wish, officer. The coalition... The economy impacts the entire... Oranye's economy... About what? Oh, it's very urban. Whatever you wish, officer. My Kedra is a that it's never going EPIS.
God, yes.
It was such a why it stands for progress and stability. It's been such a wild, extraordinary, a suprana. You mean Revachol? It's one day going to be a No, Candy. But we were talking about my how did any of... Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they... I'm just enjoying the view.
Vale. ¿Cómo cargar impuestos indirectos? Avance inminente. Disfrutando de la vista, pero si hay un fiambre colgado en un árbol.
A dead body we still need.
Listen.
A baby is crying in the neighboring...
No. Listen. The Insulindian... This place used to be a luxury, but the million real... My friend comes and goes. I'm sure... Sorry. Who? But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Officer, he's deeply in mess. He's a truly free spirit. I'm all ears, officer.
Vale.
I'm sorry to...
¿Presenciaste el linchamiento?
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Desde el principio, si no te importa.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal.
What do you mean?
It was just so... I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came. That's when I understood.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious.
I couldn't see their faces well. And there were quite a... Let's just say that the laboring classes can get... I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8. I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were all men, I presume. But again, I believe they were mostly white. though I believe I saw two. Well, that's the strangest. Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts.
No hubo gritos de celebración ni nada, claro. O sea, lo que están diciendo es que el linchamiento fue por el tío que había violado a una chica y ahora nos está contando ese tío que sí, que lo que ellos digan, pero que es todo muy raro.
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such. So I'm afraid I don't have anything else.
About what time was all this happening?
All I can say is that it was late. My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take. No, I didn't see the corpse until the...
It seems this wasn't a break. I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us.
Of course. Anything I can do to assist the RCM. A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave. It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't...
Of course. I'm sorry I couldn't be the break you were looking for.
Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Rivasholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel.
Vale, esto me lo guardo. Lo necesitamos para hacer otra tirada, que vamos a intentar ahora. Vale, son las 10 de la noche. Es buena hora para ir a dormir. Pero vamos a ir primero a intentar hacer la tirada del salto y vamos a ir a dormir y lo dejamos hoy por aquí. Vale, esto hay que venir por este otro lado. Cierto. Lo bueno es que teóricamente al dormir recuperamos salud, ¿vale?
Does Kuno care? Kuno does.
Vale, vámonos. Intentamos de nuevo esto, aunque sean las 10 de la noche. Y si lo conseguimos, pues eso que me llevo. Vale, hay que subir el savoir-faire. Respaldo por fuerza física. Vale, respaldo por fuerza física. Esto me da resistencia. Esto me da... nada. Vale, vamos a ver ahora qué tal. A ver si me sale a ver si puedo hacer la tirada esta ahora. Tengo que subir este nivel, gente. Me la tengo que jugar aquí. 58%,
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings
Vale.
is still caught
Perfecto.
on the railing. As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt.
I knew you could do it. By climbing down.
El más bueno de los polis buenos.
It's your jam, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes.
Vale, la chaqueta ya me la pondré.
This is the night watchman's booth. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to you need to rest. Your body is aching.
If you must. But please hurry. We are...
Nothing looks like the inhabitant is. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out. Rene looks like he's about to smile.
Why did you take that picture of René? You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of...
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A stale air. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however. Oh boy, maybe this was a bad idea. You stand.
Vale. Es un poco tarde, quizá deberíamos volver a irnos, ¿eh? Y venir aquí más tarde. Voy a acercar ahora la cámara. Vale, aquí no se puede hacer nada más que esto de aquí, ¿no?
Arresting control. Marsh. On. Arrest. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. With a surprisingly quiet thunk, this crane was built with a purpose. Who can say? All you...
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Por aquí se puede ir ya, ¿eh? Los guantes serie ultra de no sé qué. A ver, a ver, a ver. Más instinto.
The lyrics to this, the accent,
Container, Everard.
the look in it.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? I mean, just some of the other guys don't look too... Oh, yes. People say us...
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes.
The containers, it's like there appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Yes, they are hiding.
No, not really. Oh, I don't know, mister. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble. Oh, we're on a strike.
So no one is...
Not, but Titus and
No hay nadie
his boys got into
trabajando.
some drunken trouble. Oh, him and his boy.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some...
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
I remember, but Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, yes, I'm like Mr. Actually,
Who is this?
a real but I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do. Oh, Lizzie, but she's a real...
For a fraction of a second.
If me missus and me was to have a child at Doctor
Law school? Could she be talking about the Union?
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip. Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have... Oh, you want guys like Mr. Everard. Oh, Mr. Everard is usually in his... Bye-bye now.
Bueno, le hemos sacado información de quién es el líder del sindicato. Y la jardinera. La jardinera es mucho más de lo que parece, como ya sabíamos. Voy a volver a venir aquí, a ver si podemos abrir esto.
Before you stands a cargo container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again? You do? Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? You just picked one out because we're not here to interact with
You attempt to turn to your left. The lieutenant, no reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Why are you what? Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective.
Una tirada para intentar abrir la puerta
Before the cargo.
convenciéndola para que se abra. O sea, eso está muy bien, ¿eh?
You're back before the cargo container. You attempt to your left. The lieutenant.
Vale, vamos a probar a pulsar los otros botones. Creo que deberíamos plantearnos irnos de aquí
A rusting
a dormir.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does no screech of metal.
Vale, eso se tiene que poder abrir de alguna manera. Está claro, ¿no?
A large table. Peer into a discarded coffee. You see nothing exceptional. Look, if you squint your eyes enough, it's a clue. A clue about the person. Yes, of course. It's meaningful. You would be correct. You snatch out the red plastic.
Vale. Vale, a lo mejor aquí tenemos que venir ya de día. ¿No? Muy buena hora para irse para atrás.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the...
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. Yes.
Vamos a reciclar, gente. Que todo esto es dinero. Vale. Pues... ya está. Hemos limpiado todo, ¿eh? Muy bien. ¡Uy! ¡Anda! Esto no me lo esperaba. Libro no sé qué.
On second glance,
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paper.
let's see what's inside. The drawer opens smoothly. Hundreds of documents contain and the same materials being handed. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. It appears to be a to-do list. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. Leo must have left it.
The special borscht seems... Remember, Leo, all items on the list. The drawer slides...
Vale. Visión espacial. Aumento mi visión espacial. Con eso. Pues me las pongo, ¿eh?
The front of this quarterly journal features a large... To your no advertisement. After rifling the pages, the magazine is divided into...
Esto hay que leérselo luego, que es muy tarde, gente. La revista hay que leerla, pero ahora no.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Conectividad. Conectividad. Había uno que me daba por aquí esto. Vale, es lo único que tengo que me da. A no ser que tenga algo que quite, claro, que eso no lo he mirado.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic. Welcome. Your fingers run
Oh.
over the dial. Calling. Calling. Still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use.
The voice of a youngster.
Video Reversal is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. No. Sir, I don't know. Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
He thinks you're pulling a prank on him. The call is terminated, but
Interesante.
the payphone hangs.
Nos podemos ir. Vale. ¿Ya no hay huelga? ¿O es que es tarde y ya está?
A lorry stuck. If the windows are clear, they've been
Bueno, vámonos, chicos. A lo mejor ahora podemos entrar ahí.
You see a heavy steel door. The cobalt, old cobalt.
Can I help you?
Vale, vámonos. Voy a dormir, chicos. Que ya toca.
Yes?
Vamos a intentar sacar un poquito de dinero.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Vale. Y preguntarle a René sobre la fotografía. Nosotros vamos a dormir. Que ya toca. A ver qué nos encontramos hoy en el sueño. Porque hay que recuperar salud.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming. You're not cooperating. It's your
That pain in your right side is your enlarged.
Está zumbadísimo, de la cabeza.
Body is moaning in agony, asking, "What did we ever do to you?"
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Creo que necesita atención médica. Me lo he ganado a pulso soportar este dolor con dignidad.
Dignity. You're just stuck here in the half world. Could try looking at other people. Sure you do.
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness?
Let it.
But it never seems that...
Abrir los ojos, venga. Que ya se le está yendo la pinza a este. Salud recuperada, moral recuperada. Y guardado de partida. Y gente,
The window stands broken.
lo podemos dejar por aquí. Que yo creo que ya... No sé si se pueden repetir las tiradas al día siguiente, en plan... ¿Me permite algo? No, tengo que subir nivel de las cosas. Y bueno, chicos, pues nada, hasta aquí lo dejamos ya, que llevamos tiempo de sobra. Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. Si es así, como siempre, dadle al like y mañana nos vemos con más. Chao.